This is TYT doing a story on a gang called Tren de Aragua. And they're saying that a woman said she was raped by the gang. And now the gang is here when she was in Colombia. But this is the problem. They do stories like this, right? And then, they make the point of migrants should be treated equally. Migrants should... It just doesn't make any sense what Cenk is saying. Let me see if this is where it is. Because he's comparing them to Americans.
And 4 times as likely to commit crime.
Yeah, this is it. This is the part that's really asinine.
Told them not to, so he has something to campaign on for the 2024 election.
Yeah. So here's what we're not interested in, demonizing immigrants. I'm a first generation.
We're not interested in demonizing immigrants. Play it again. This is the problem that I have with what he does.
So here's what we're not interested in, demonizing immigrants. I'm a first.
Okay, you're an immigrant because your parents brought you here, Cenk. You are not a migrant. You didn't just leave your country, come here after raping and beating somebody in your country of origin, and then come here to the United States.
First generation immigrant, Anna's family's immigrants. So, and we'll tell you the overall stats, which we've told you many times on the show. Natural born citizens, unfortunately, are twice as likely to commit crime as undocumented immigrants, and 4 times as likely to commit crime as naturalized citizens, the ones that.
So everybody keeps passing this story around and trying to justify and make it true when it's not, that Americans are in America creating 2 and 3 and 4 times more crimes than immigrants. 2 and 3 and 4 times more crimes, 5 times more crimes than migrants. Then they say, but we're immigrants and we're here and we don't commit the crimes. So this is the problem that I have, is when you talk up immigrants and migrants as if they're better than the Americans that are here, or that you're justified in being here illegally because the people here, born here, don't deserve it, and we commit crimes.
Ones that came in legally. That's my category, the safest category. Now, having said that, you bring in 170,000 people, doesn't matter what the race, background, country of origin is, and you say to them, you cannot get jobs, and you're just here. So you've created a volatile situation. Now, so those folks...
America has created a volatile situation. Cenk, how has the country of America, who did not ask these people to even come here, how did America create a volatile situation for migrants who snuck into the country, Cenk? Make that make sense.
Fled their own countries because of the horrible situation that's going on, and some of them fled from that situation having already joined a gang or involved in some sort of crime. Not a lot, but some have, right? So we then bring them here and go, you've got nothing to do. We won't give you work visas. We're going to ship you around to all these different cities, and so have at it. That's a terrible.
It's completely not true. And how does that justify them coming over here and beating the shit out of 2 officers and then getting out with no bail? and then finding out later that they actually did this in their country. Like you make no sense in your argument. It's like you love America, but you hate America. You want America, but you don't want America. You got to pick. You have to pick. You and Anna from TYT have to pick. Do you want to be in America and follow America's rules, America's laws, or do you want to be champion the cause for a bunch of migrants who come over here and beat the shit out of our officers? You got to pick. Can't have both.
Terrible idea. Something's going to go wrong no matter which group of people that it is. Now, you could have sympathy for those folks, and over the overwhelming majority, you should have complete sympathy for it. Other the ones that commit crimes, well, then you lose sympathy because you attacked other people. That's not cool. I mean, these things should be obvious, right?
It should be obvious to you not to take the side of a migrant and not to call an immigrant who came here legally a migrant, not to compare the two. So you got to pick a side, you and Anna, who are both immigrants to this country. I just wanted to point that out because I do like watching TYT, and they make really good videos and they make good sense. But then he turns around and he says something like this BS, and it makes no sense. It's why immigrants can't be the president of the United States. Have a good night.